This is what we think. Actually, this is exclusive. Exclusive
yeah.
On your channel.
And welcome once again to SEMA. In America, we've travelled all the way here and we're looking at modified cars in the most British accent as possible.
Ever. Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome. Also, there's an R34 over there. I didn't think they were allowed R34s.
There's a low rider. Oh, that's the one the Hot Wheels show.
Oh, I didn't even know what that is.
It's a Nash Metropolitan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not even in the event and we're seeing FTRX7s next to Caymans and golden lowriders next to trucks. Oh no, it's clouding over. But the first plan for today, before the show even starts, is to get a car inside the show. Now, Matt Armstrong has an Audi RS6 that he has imported over here with EBC brakes, and they are who imported us over here as well. So we effectively have an obligation to get Matt Armstrong's RS6 into the show, which is difficult because he blew it up. So the engine blew up during the first drag race that he did just a few days ago in LA. So we've traded it over here, and going by the amount of us that are here, it seems like we're going to push the car in. There is the car on the back of a trailer, which is not where it should be.
Oh, it's not as good as it once was.
Sam's off to provide free hugs. There they are. So, this is the Matt Armstrong wide-body Audi RS6. You can see some close-up details like the graphics, and unfortunately the engine is no more due to the drag racing that took place. You can see all of the carbon, the canards, vents, splitters, and diffusers, and we need to get this off the truck and into the show. So first we're going to have an interview with the... Oh, hello! So you've brought Matt Armstrong's car. How was the journey? Was it not good? Not a pleasant journey? Apparently not. This is what I love about SEMA though. That just came in on the road. Oh, I thought it died. No, it's just too cammy. So we're going to manoeuvre Matt's RS6 into a better position to offload it. Check out the diffuser and spoiler on the back of that. That is a road legal car in the UK. In the US, it's just slightly broken. So we're going to go see where the RS6 has been dropped off as the Toyota pulls into the show and misses the exit. We found the RS6, that is good news. We're now joining the RS6 into the stand and we're moving with the RS6. So I'm now part of a trailer. I am trailer trash today. You get the close-up looks of the car and the canards and the carbon fibre on this world-famous car that's being entered into the battle of the builds, even though it's blown up. Hey, you've even got canards on the door, as well as a Matt Armstrong logo on the central... Matt will be here soon, but for now we're going to offload the car into the building, and Sam's going to...
That's motor addicts, sorry.
Oh, MA, yes, of course. Motor addicts.
Motor addicts.
Hard work beats talent. And of course, due to all the bits and bobs on it, the lowness of the car, we've got 1, 2, 3 parts of the exit ramps for the RS6. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, that's so tight. Are we clear that side? Yeah, we're clear.
Very, very close. We're fine, we're fine. So there we go, there is the RS6 off the trailer. Well, the front splitter isn't off yet, but it should be okay. I think I'm going to need to be required here.
Come on, Ed.
Oh, yeah, you know, so much. Oh!
You're making all the difference.
I literally have no... So this is one of the main sections of SEMA, the Battle of the Builders, and Matt's RS6 is right here, front and centre.
Adam.
Yes.
It's in Battle of the Builders.
I know, it's amazing. Shame it doesn't work. But this is what the car looks like in the show with people at the show. We're now into the next day with the RS6. I said RS6, didn't I? In the Battle of the Builders. That is such a hard section to get into. It is for the best of of the best of SEMA, and the RS6 is here. Now I thought I'd do something a little bit funny because Car Vertical is one of Matt's sponsors and they've sponsored this video as well. So what I'd do is turn it around because we know this car was damaged when he bought the car. So what I thought I'd do is put his VIN in and see what the report on this car is using Car Vertical. So when you download the Car Vertical app, you can find out all the hidden information about your car's history, whether you've just bought it or are just about to buy a car. So I've put in the VIN of the RS6. Let's see what the app says about the car. As you can see, it is reported as a damage and insurance write-off, but strictly speaking is repairable. That piece of information is crucial for Matt because he's now managed to repair it and re-register it. But that was the priceless information that Matt needed before buying this car. So when you're in the market for a car for yourself,
Use my code of AdamC to get 10% off your report.
people are absolutely loving seeing this RS6 here in the show. It looks phenomenal under the lighting and there are so many more cars to see around the area. But I'm sure you want to know what exactly happened to this car, how it got here and what Matt thinks about the car. So I'm going to find him later on and get him to tell you exactly what happened. But for now, let's have another look around the Battle of the Builders and the other cars in the competition. Sam has joined up with us, as well as Emerson Fittipaldi. He's on the stage behind. I don't think he's got a car in the Battle of the Builders, but he is being interviewed on the stage whilst we look around the rest of the cars on display. So being in America and being at SEMA in particular, we're going to be seeing a lot of V8 motors today. RS6 is one of them with its twin turbo unit, as is this Chevy, which doesn't have turbos, but is another incredibly clean engine bay on display. And we move from Chevy onto Ford. I want to point out the metalwork under the, well, there's no bonnet anymore, but in the engine bay, because it looks like leather quilting. Next up is one of the most custom Chevy Novas that I have ever seen. This one you'll notice is a coupe with side pipes towards the rear integrated into the bodywork. We next have a carbureted V8 inside another Chevy. And I thought I'd start around the back of this next one because you're expecting me to say we're taking a break from the V8s, but no. This has an LS V8. So Mazda RX-7 with camellia colored flip, all very metallic and sparkly. And around the front, you have that beautiful V8 with the Holly EFI on top. And you'll notice by these two exhausts, it is twin turboed as well. Where are the turbos? One's in there and one is in there. That is absolutely incredible. Bet even looks like an RX-7 anymore from this view. But for our next V8 equipped vehicle, we have Godzilla. You might recognize that Z in the middle of the badge. It is a Datsun and has one of the largest V8s on display. This one with a blower on top. So large that they've had to cut a hole in the bonnet of the Z to fit that engine into what would otherwise have a straight 6. All sorts going on around this car. I think this is probably my favorite so far of the Battle of the Builders. You can see the fuel cell in the back. No more boot space, but they've added a rear section there to cut off the rear from the front because otherwise you're going to get a lot of road noise because there's no floor. Now we next come to an International Scout. Going by its modernisation, you'd imagine it would be electric, but it's got the radiator and exhaust and everything. I don't know what engine this has because the bonnet is shut right now. There are no windscreen wipers. He's gone for the clean look, which has been expanded inside the car as well. But for the final car in the Battle of the Builders section, I think we're going to move away from the V8 theme. There are so many more Battle of the Builders cars around the show that aren't in this section in particular. They will be in a separate video, so make sure you hit that bell when you subscribe to be notified for when that one goes live, because I'm going to do a full walk around of all the best cars. But we arrive at a Honda S2000. Yes, it's still got its original engine on display. So not a V8, bit of a race car, bit of a track car in the Battle of the Builders section. So Matt, here it is in Vegas. Maybe not the arrival you wanted.
No.
But was the idea always to have this car in Vegas when you started it?
Yeah, so we really wanted to do something. I mentioned to my dad, I said, right, this is what I want to do. We want to rebuild an RS6, put this stupid body kit on it, and then we're going to go to Vegas. The original plan was to get it shipped to Florida and then drive from Florida here. That was a bit ambitious. So then we went from LA, and even that was ambitious.
It was, turns out, and didn't quite make it on his own steam. You needed a bit of assistance.
No, but these RS6s, I think they're known for being quite reliable.
Yeah.
In the America, not so reliable.
Maybe not. So how far into the journey was the incident?
Okay, so we got the car off.
Yeah.
We drove it round. I mean, we had a full tank of fuel.
Yeah.
UK fuel. We've been driving it round. All's been great. And then all that's happened after that, I think 2 days in, we decided to go to a drag strip and filled up with the US fuel. This is what we think. Actually, this is exclusive. Exclusive
yeah.
on your channel. We think it's the fuel. So we filled up with the US fuel. We've gone to a drag racing event in Bakersfield, and we've done one run. You guys would have seen it on my video.
Yeah, the first run.
The first run, engine light comes on, engine light starts flashing, then there's a lot of smoke, and then the engine just completely stalled, and it just completely ceased from there. We tried to start it, wouldn't start. We took the spark plug out, and it's blown to a million pieces. We're still trying to figure out what's wrong with it, but we do think it could be the fuel, but we're yet to find out because we haven't stripped the engine apart.
So the octane was not good enough for the engine?
No, that's it, that's what we think. So we think it's been tuned over in the UK on 99 ROM fuel.
Right.
Over here you can only get 91, which is the equivalent to 95 in the UK.
Okay.
Whether that's done it or not, we don't know, but it's the first thing my tuner said when I called him saying that I blew it up. But I just don't know what we're going to do now. But you have to be careful what you wish for, because we said when we got here, was like, oh, I'd love to come out here and film some more content.
Yep.
Now this is broke, it looks like we might have to stay to repair it. But I mean, what a shame in the nice Florida sun. I'm looking forward to repairing it, but I just really want to know what's actually happened.
Yeah, so there's a lot more to come with this car on your channel.
Yeah.
Is it much more power than standard?
From standard, I think they're 550, I think it was.
Yeah.
This is like 720 horsepower.
Okay, so it's got a bit more tuning, so it's not just a stock engine that's just given up with a bit of fuel. That's
no, it's pushed to like the hardest it can go on a stage 2.
Yeah.
I just don't think it likes it in America.
No.
Don't think so.
And then Chiro managed to get it recovered on the trailer, brought to SEMA, and got it into the Battle of the Builders as well.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. We didn't plan on actually having the car inside SEMA.
Really? Oh yeah, you're going to drive around in the car.
This was going to be our mode of transport, so we didn't want to lose the mode of transport.
No.
But now we lost the mode of transport. We got a hire car, drove it here, and Chiro managed to get it into Battle of the Builders.
It's amazing.
So everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
And some bad things, some good things, but end of the day, we got here in Vegas. The car's here, but it doesn't move.
Well, thank you very much. Best of luck with the projects. I'm sure you're used to projects.
Yeah.
This will be fine. You got a new engine yet?
We have.
You have?
It's an RS7 engine. You can't get RS6s over here. So
oh, okay.
I hope it works. We'll find out.
We'll find out. So keep an eye on Matt's channel. We'll see what happens to this car. Hopefully it won't be a huge project. It looks the part, and soon it will go a little bit better.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So obviously plenty more to come with the RS6 over on Matt's channel. Big thanks to Matt for letting us know exactly what's happened. You can turn negatives into positives if you have a YouTube channel. So thanks to Chiro at the Petrol Hedonism Club for getting the car over here as well. I'm going to spend the rest of the day looking around SEMA, enjoying SEMA, and I've got plenty more SEMA videos to come on the channel. So hit that bell when you subscribe to be notified for when they go live. It's such a big event and I love it. So great to have a bit of a British takeover here this year as well. So let me know in the comments what you think about the look of the Audi RS6. Let's forget that the engine has blown up, and a big thanks to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video and our trip to SEMA, and EBC Brakes for supplying our tickets to this show. But I hope you enjoyed this short video of the first part of our trip. The Battle of the Builders section is getting a lot busier now that the show is beginning. I can't wait to share more content, but for now, thanks for watching.